I had always believed my marriage to Amanda was strong. We had been together for over a decade, shared a home, and raised a child together. From the outside, everything seemed perfect. But over the past months, subtle signs began to unsettle me. Late nights, secretive phone calls, and vague excuses about her whereabouts. Deep down, I feared the worst. One evening, my fears were confirmed. I came home unexpectedly and caught Amanda's lover in our home. The shock hit me like a lightning bolt. The man had no right to be there, yet he acted as if he owned the place. My heart pounded, but beneath the chaos of emotions, a cold, precise clarity took over. I knew I needed to act, and I wanted revenge that would ensure accountability. I started by documenting everything. I collected photos, videos, messages, and evidence of his presence in our home and the affair itself. Every detail mattered: the dates, the audacity, and the repeated deceit. I knew this evidence would be crucial for legal action and for ensuring that Amanda and her lover faced the full consequences of their choices. Once I had the evidence, I contacted law enforcement. I explained the situation, provided proof, and pressed charges for trespassing, harassment, and any illegal activities that had occurred. The authorities responded quickly. The lover was arrested on the spot, stunned and completely unprepared for the consequences of his actions. His confidence and audacity crumbled instantly. He had assumed he could manipulate and enjoy the affair without repercussions, but he was very wrong. Next, I filed for divorce. Custody arrangements for our child were prioritized to ensure stability and emotional security. Financial settlements reflected not only the legal requirements, but also the emotional impact of Amanda's betrayal. She had gambled with trust, family, and loyalty, and she lost completely. But legal action alone wasn't enough. I ghosted Amanda entirely. I moved out with our child, stopped answering her calls, texts, and emails, and removed her influence from my life completely. By disappearing, I reclaimed control and dignity. The absence itself became punishment. She had no opportunity to plead, negotiate, or manipulate her way back. The humiliation she had attempted to impose on me was now replaced by her isolation and accountability. In the weeks that followed, I focused entirely on rebuilding stability and emotional security for myself and my child. Routine, support from friends, and creating a peaceful environment became my priorities. Amanda, meanwhile, faced the consequences of her audacity. Her credibility, reputation, and influence over my life were destroyed. The arrest of her lover amplified the fallout, leaving both of them accountable in ways they hadn't anticipated. Reflecting on the ordeal, I realized that true revenge isn't about shouting matches, public humiliation, or dramatic confrontations. It's about strategy, timing, and reclaiming control. By documenting the affair, involving law enforcement, filing for divorce, and disappearing from Amanda's life, I ensured that the consequences were swift, undeniable, and permanent. Amanda had assumed she could cheat without repercussions, and her lover had assumed he could act without accountability. They were both wrong. Their choices reshaped our lives, and through careful, calculated action, I reclaimed dignity, authority, and the ability to rebuild a future free from deception. In the end, this story is one of betrayal, calculated revenge, and justice served. A cheating wife and her audacious lover believed they could act without consequence, but evidence, legal action, and decisive withdrawal ensured accountability. Amanda and her lover gambled with trust and lost. The lesson was clear. Betrayal has consequences, and some actions cannot be forgiven, forgotten, or ignored.